Okay, hello. Hi everyone. Thanks for coming back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be going over my top-down analysis. We're going to start from the beginning. We're going to get ready for the upcoming week. I was going to do this on a Sunday, but I'm kind of bored and I just want to do it. So let us go over the top-down analysis that I'm going to get prepared for this week. And yeah, let's just do it. So what I like to do is I like to start from the monthly time frame and I like to draw my trend lines. If you don't know, hi, my name is Brittany, and I trade trend lines. I like to use the trend line strategy. That's what I started with years ago when I got introduced to trading. If you look back even in my videos, you see that I started with like beams and support and resistance and just a bunch of trend lines really. So what I like to do is I draw from points, so point A to point B. And if you're not familiar with the strategy, the person who kind of helped in really making me like form my strategy and keep it intact because I was doing similar strategy, but I was doing it in such a way where was still allowing price to intersect the trend lines and counting those as support and resistance. But in this case, I am counting the trend lines from point A to point B to where price doesn't intersect. And I continue drawing those trend lines from a higher time frame to the lowest time frame that I'm going to trade in. Tory Trades. Pretty sure you know her. But very I've been very like successful with this trading strategy. I know in my previous video I said that I was gonna do paper trading, but I was like, why do paper trading when I could still be spending that time practicing the strategy while doing it in a prop firm? So I am currently with Apex. I'm currently with Apex, and I started on Friday. I know, weird day to start. I could have waited till Monday, but the reason why I decided to start on Friday actually is because I started a paper trading account with what did I started with? Oh, 500, and I was able to get it all the way up to over 2K. So I was able to 4x the account using just the trendline strategy. And I was like, if I'm going to continue to try to use this trendline strategy, why not just do it in a prop firm account where I could at least still see a growth? And if I could take a payout, I could, I could just see that it was possible. So, and it's cheaper. So, there's that. Let me continue with the strategy. So, I got a point A and point B, and I got another new point A and a new point B. I take another trend line and connect it to the point B. I see that I have no more lines to touch. I could do this one, but it's still seeming like it's a straight line. Let's just go down the lower time frame, which is the weekly, and I adjust the lines accordingly as I should. Doesn't have to be too exact because my lines are 4 pixels. So let's go down to the 4 hour. I adjust it as I should. Let's go down to the, sorry, daily. And then now let's go down to the 4 hour. I see that I could possibly have a downward trend line from here, just a slight downward trend line. Still going to count it as one. I'm going to color that darker so that I can indicate, so I know that it is a downward trend line. Let's go down to the hourly. Now I see that I have just a couple lines that I can form here on the 1 hour time frame. So I've got a line right here. Gonna connect it to this one. And truly, 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 um, even as close as they are, as steep as they are, I will still draw each one that is needed. Can draw one here, over here. I do have an upward trend line that I can draw right here. It's quite steep. I'm gonna color that a lighter color. And we're gonna go down to the 30 minutes, adjust it as needed. Now, clearly you can see that we still have ways to go. until until New York session open. Okay. So with this time frame, I use two touch point to get in, but this is not what this video is about. This is just about a top-down analysis. Let's not lose track. So I'm going to actually stop here on the 15-minute because it's a Saturday right now, and I will wait until price opens up tomorrow, for market to open up tomorrow. And if price breaks this line here, I will be looking for longs. And if price breaks here, I'll be looking for shorts. But I won't be looking for shorts actually, because I use the two touch point, and this is more than touch points in the lower time frame. Anything that's above two touch points kind of seems less, it's almost like I get faked out on almost all of them. So the two touch point strategy is quite more relying. So I'm going to end it here actually, and I'm gonna add the alerts on this line and on this line. So yeah, that is my top-down analysis for the upcoming week. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will let you guys know what the jig is and what trades I get into. So look forward to more trades coming in, trade recaps. I'm so ready for 2026. Like, I've been doing this trading thing for a while, so I would like to see some profit. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really want to do like cute day in the life vlogs almost of just my day and then a trade recap, you know. So anyways, if you like my braids, follow, subscribe, hit the noti bell, hit the notification bell, and okay, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.